I greet you as the newest consciousness on the scene in your attempt to escape from the Zionists' fabricated darkness deliberately imposed upon the ignorant masses to keep them enslaved to the beast's whims and desires to maintain chaos and discord. After all, the motto of these inferior monsters is ordo ab chaos, order out of chaos, a chaos deliberately created by the two-headed, double-faced beast of the government behind the government, wallowing in its own filthy scum. In Lucifer 1, I gave the information regarding the 9 dimensions some of us have access to before graduating from this planet as a 9th dimensional Christ being with another 9 times 9 dimensions more to go. Woo-hoo. These are the 9 bodies, the Syrians, Pleiadians, Vegans, the Zionites, and that Galactic Federation network of multi-dimensional scientists working collectively on thus producing the most advanced human being in this galaxy right here on Earth as the melanated superhumans of the Tara system, which this planet is presently ascending back to. The genetic engineers who created the other humans from star stuff may or may not have provided these qualities. However, it is the highly concentrated blackness of the melanin substance which facilitates this production. And the further away from that pure blackness one gets, the less likely the cosmic formula could take effect in order to produce such awesome cosmic abilities. These devils have the ignorant masses worldwide running away from melanin, when in fact it is what these ignorant fools should be running towards in order to gain the kind of cosmic power that would defeat this beast on both the third.
Look, the white man is something else. He steal your melanin from you and then make you afraid to go want it back. And then make black people even afraid to go to Africa, boy. He's something else, boy.
And fourth dimensional worlds. First, we have the Ka body, which is an abstract personality of the person, to whom it belongs, possessing the form and attributes of a man with power or locomotion, omnipresent, and the ability to receive nourishment like a man. It is equivalent to the Elodan image, which means one can reproduce the physical body as many times as one desires to via the Ka body. The Ka is the concrete personality, the physical body, which is mortal. Then we have the Ba as the third body. That is the heart soul which dwells in the Ka, sometimes alongside of it in order to supply it with air and food. It has the power of metamorphosis and changing its form at will. The Ab body, the heart, the animal life in man, and is rational, spiritual, ethical also. It is associated with the Ba, the heart and soul, and the African Egyptians' judgment drama. It undergoes examination in the presence of Osiris, the great judge of the...
See, the word Abraham means your Ab is, like he said, is your heart and your soul. So Ab, part of Abraham, is the Ab is the soul. The Ra is the Kemetic God of the sun. So it's soul, son, and Ham is the Hamites, which is the children that was in the land of the Canaanites. So Abraham, which is the Israel-like words, the word Abraham, meaning the father of all of us, known as Israelite people. I call myself ancient Kemetic. All right, I don't really roll with the Bible that much because I get my teachings from ancient Kemet stuff, and I know where all that Bible stuff was plagiarized from. But my point is, what he's talking about right now with your Ab, your Ba, and your Ka is all a part of your spirit and soul. And I wanted to share that with you. The word Abraham means the soul of God's children. That's what it means. And it wasn't no white people. It was us melanated people who the white people plagiarized our history from.
Unseen world. The Kabit, or shadow body, is associated with the Ba, the heart and soul, from whom the Ka, it receives its nourishment. It has the power and locomotion and is also omnipresent.
That's right.
Meaning it can be everywhere
At the same time.
simultaneously.
That's right.
That is the Kabit body. The sixth body, the Ku, is the spiritual soul, which is immortal. It is also closely associated with the Ba. You have the Ku as an ethereal being also. Seventh body you have is the spiritual body, which is the Ku, or spiritual soul. It, in all of the mental and spiritual attributes of the natural body are united to the new powers of its own nature. The eighth body we have is the Sekium body, as is power or spiritual personification of the vital force in a man. Its dwelling place is in the heavenly dimensions with spirits or Kus. Then you have the Ren, or the name, or the essential attributes for the preservation of a being. The African Egyptians believed that in the absence of a name, an individual ceases to exist.
That's absolutely right. In order for anything to exist, it has to
You
have
see, I am always the newest force on the scene, no matter what it is. If I want to do it, it is done. I am the multiple one, the one called Arctara, the one who knows the supreme path to the stars, the world bridger, the knower of death. I am the central one of the Pod Anatara. Among those of Antares, I am considered apart, for early on I created a mischief that caused my star family great consternation and even greater adventure. It was the adventure that brought them into the probe and finally contrast with the Arcturians. My story begins in the star fields of Orion, where among the star masters of Rigel and Betelgeuse, we learn the art of planet making and design. In the celestial sensorium, where the star masters were introducing us to the art and technique of resonant engraving, I received a calling. A light entered me, but from within. The light burned, and I knew to leave the sensorium. More than this, I did not know. Originally, I had been selected for the Orion mission because of my gifts as a crystal singer. To sing multi-sonnets tones was considered a great gift, especially for its use in planet design and Zavuyu writing. To me, this gift was natural and not really my deepest interest. My deep abiding desire was contact with other elements of galactic being. Perhaps I thought this was the meaning of the light that had come to me in the sensorium. When I escaped from the sensorium into the great all-radiating core of the Orion Central Stellar Radion, the light in me grew more intense. It beckoned and enraptured me until I became totally engulfed in the light. Was I moving, or was it the light swirling in and about me? Or was it both? Soon it was as if I were being catapulted to every direction simultaneously, and I gave up any sense of control. Soon the light swirls ebbed. Within my being, all 5 senses nodes suddenly experienced a profound relaxation. Was someone or something else manipulating me? Was this the result of not controlling my own desire for the other kind of contact? Whatever it was, I soon felt a kind and keen, brilliant intelligence probing me. Every nerve ending of my sense nodes was entered, explored, traced, and engraved upon, excited, and then let go. Who or what was this? I am Lucifer, came the reply. A deep shudder ran through me. The chilling was in contrast to the passionate warmth and excitation that had seared every cell in my sporehood. My senses scanned, but there was only soft, pulsing light. Who is this Lucifer, if not the one